Hey, what's going on, guys? This is AndrewChicken, and welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be revisiting Furia, who got a brand new rework in the Valor's End update. Two of her talents are completely different than they were in the last patch, and I think that's very, very interesting, because it's very rare that we actually see that happen to a champion. But Furia got some further changes from the PTS. We did test her on the PTS, and we realized that Cherish was A, pretty weak, and B, also bugged, and so it didn't really properly work. The range was bugging out, and there were a lot more no-regging issues than she was actually meant to have. And so now, on the live servers, she has both been buffed, and those bugs have been fixed, so her range works now, and she also heals for more, and has a larger area of effect on Cherish, which means the talent should be stronger. But how much stronger? I don't really know. Also, sorry for the Steam notification. Someone's messaging me. That is not on your end. That was pretty random. Let me fix that. Right, so, Cherish now heals all allies within 35 units of our target at 50% effectiveness. So, basically like how Seris's heal works, where the allies near the main target will get a small portion of the heal. But this is generally weaker than what Seris has at base. Seris heals for, I believe, 65%, and also has a 50-unit range, so hers is just straight up more powerful. I think, honestly, Cherish should be equal to that, considering that effectively they have basically the same heal. It's just the delivery of the heal that's different. Furia has a burst heal, whereas Seris has a channeled heal, but they both pump out relatively the same healing per second over the course of a match. But yeah, we're going to use this build. I am not a Furia expert, so don't take this build as gospel. I'm not asserting this to be a very great build at all, but I think it's okay. But yeah, Furia mains, I'm sure, will judge my build in the chat, or in the comments, I mean. But yeah, let's head out here. Let's try out this heal. So, the base heal also got just straight up buffed from what it was on the PTS. I believe it now heals for 900 at base, and heals for a little bit more over time. I don't remember how much over time, though. But you can see we are regularly hitting over 1.1k there. But I was not able to heal the Sky there with the AoE. I believe if I were playing Seris, that AoE would have hit her, so... Still getting absolutely zero value out of Cherish right now, apart from the inherent benefit of curative, which is the keyword that Furia still has for some reason. So, yeah. That is quite interesting to note, I guess. And one thing we should be very grateful for is that, yeah, the healing is weaker. But that's good, because the previous iteration of Cherish was way too strong. This version of Cherish is actually more in line with what we've known for Furia for pretty much her entire existence, which is, you know, a pretty solid over 1k heal. And I've noticed when playing tank and buying Rejuvenate and having a Furia on my team, she is still able to heal me for, you know, about 1.4k burst, which is pretty good, but not as overpowered as old Cherish, and we should be very, very grateful for that. But my immediate first impression of this talent is it's not really beneficial. It's not really a talent. Apart from curative, I'm getting no value right now, which is a weird thing to say. Because, yeah, the effect of Cherish is just in base kit now, the old version of Cherish, where, you know, you would heal for extra health based on the missing health of your teammate. That's just in base kit now, so I still get that with Exterminate and with Solar Blessing. I'm literally only picking this talent for the 20% healing boost. Not once have I used the AoE yet. I feel like with Seris, I would have at least used the AoE a few times by now, and that's also, by the way, not even with a talent on Seris. So, yeah. My opinion still stands that this probably should just be brought up to where Seris' level is right now, but that remains to be seen. We'll see how many times we can proc this throughout the match. I mean, we are still going to be playing here for a little bit. That AoE did not proc on Koga there. Okay, we can pop it here, and for the first time this match, we proc it on Betty for a whole 10 HP. If she had taken more damage there, though, that would have been genuinely valuable. And we're also playing on a pretty good map to really test out the maximum capacity of this talent, too, because this map is really good for blasters, right? Area of effect is meant to be really strong on this map because everyone is grouped up. And my team is hyper grouped up right now. That didn't even hit the Betty! Did you see that? I just let her die! That didn't even hit her! That is so bad! Like, why? No, this...
Show them. No.
It doesn't even feel like they've changed it since the PTS, even though on the PTS it was 20 units, and on the live servers it's 35 units. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Alright, I've stunned Terminus. We're going to try and walk it back here a little bit, and just see if we can keep everyone alive while we get our tank back here. I have no idea if we'll push this. It's Ice Mines. It could potentially go 3-3. You know how this map works. But yeah, man, this is kind of crazy. I definitely feel like this is the most underwhelming of the two talents. Even when the AoE works, I still think Exterminate is the real winner of this patch when it comes to Furia. That talent is really something crazy. Maybe I should make a full video on that too, because, I mean, yeah, she did get 2 dedicated talent reworks, which is still pretty interesting. Koga is just going to probably die. He's not peeking me, he is deep in their backline. I can try and get a heal up to you. I have Inara on me, though. I'm going to send a beam over there. Doesn't look like that hit her, though. Beam's going after me. Oh, boy. She's sending me hearts while killing me. I'm getting mixed signals here. Yeah, we're going to lose this push. Very unfortunate. But yeah, wow. This is very, very interesting. If keywords didn't exist, which I think they still shouldn't, and I'm amazed that they have existed for this long. If keywords didn't exist, there would be absolutely zero purpose to pick this talent. And honestly, I've heard some people float the idea that Solar Blessing is the new healing meta for Furia now, which I'm actually inclined to agree with, given the performance of this talent. We know what Solar Blessing is capable of, it hasn't been changed. It's the only talent that's remained basically the same. Except actually it's gotten a buff this patch, because, like I said, Old Cherish, and I mean old Cherish, the one that increased the amount of healing you get based on the missing HP of the ally, that's been put into base kit. So Solar Blessing has that now, which means her right clicks, on average, with that talent are healing for more than they did last patch. That talent still has a Remedy, which gives you increased healing and increased damage, and that talent lets you heal with the beam, which is, you know, a powerful addition to your arsenal, and you can also use it as a miniature version of Old Exterminate, where you can stop the beam on an enemy to do more damage to them. Which, by the way, the beam inherently does more damage by default. So I'm thinking that's probably the new meta now for Furia. Of course, will that be the meta overall? Will you just see people picking Solar Blessing Furia in ranked? Probably not. I don't think so. I don't think the talent is that good. But I think if you are going to heal with Furia now, that's probably the solution. Until they buff Cherish, because... yeah, this AoE is just so wacky. And, like, this is the weakest version of Furia's damage as well. And the damage is something that, you know, you're really prioritizing picking Furia for. She has the best ultimate in the game, which, you know, buffs damage of your teammates. She has a really good primary fire, and she couples it with a beam that does heavy damage and also stuns. And so having, you know, a keyword passive buff that damage up with Solar Blessing or with Exterminate, you know, that makes your damage even higher. That's a good thing. And Cherish doesn't have that either. It's like low-key Cherish might be her weakest talent. What I'm gathering from this gameplay right now. I don't want to necessarily assert that as fact, because again, I don't really play that much Furia. But at least from my experiences this patch with Cherish, playing it and having people play it on my team, I feel like, you know, that feels like, you know, the situation to me right now. It's so weird. Let's keep on trying to heal here. Oh, poor Betty's dead. That right there, by the way, is something that I have never liked about Furia. That's part of why I don't play her, even though she's, like, you know, consistently been really good. Is, I just can't stand that. Where you cast the animation, but it has delay before the heal goes out. So it looks like you healed somebody, but it doesn't heal them, they die, you know. You can cast it on a teammate who's still alive, but, like, yeah. We actually did get some AoE there, by the way, on that Koga there, you saw that. And you could also see on the barrack, I healed him for 4... Hello. Help me! Oh boy, I was still in the treacherous ground. Okay. Yeesh. But yeah, as I was saying, you could see the 1400 health there on barrack. He does have Rejuvenate 2. And so he's getting pretty good healing from that still. Not quite as good as Old Cherish, but honestly a much more balanced number, and I am glad to see that. Oh boy, he's ulted. Okay, I can't peek the Betty right now, but now I can. There we go, give her a heal. Wonderful. Let me throw this stun out as well. Heal the Sky. And now we should get some huge AoE. Yeah, there we go. We got AoE on Sky. Heal her again. Nice. Like, I'm not saying the talent idea fundamentally is bad. I just think the numbers are still undertuned, and I still think they should be where Ceres' numbers are at. They are literally sisters in the lore, so it makes sense that their abilities should be reasonably similar. Not all of the abilities, of course, but, you know, I think this ability, it makes sense to have them be similar, right? Going back to what I was saying about them pumping out relatively similar healing numbers throughout a match, right? If you just math out the HPS on paper. Let me explain how that works. So, Furia has a 3-second cooldown on the heal. Ceres has a 1.5-second cooldown. So, Saris has a much faster cooldown, literally half the cooldown. But Saris also spends 1.5 seconds channeling the heal, while Furia just delivers the burst in an instant. So they both take roughly 3 seconds to deliver their heal, right? Furia does, 1,000 plus, let's just say 1,100 on average, and then a trickle over time. Let's round that up to about 1,500 healing total, with the curative and stuff. Saris, on the other hand, does now 1,650, but, before she would do 1,500 healing over that time span. So they're both doing relatively similar healing per second, right? It's 1,500, now 1,650 from Saris, and it's variable with Furia due to the new implementation of Old Cherish and base kit, but on average we can also round that out to about 1,500 healing. So given that, right, that their healing is very similar like that, I think it's very warranted to give Furia the exact same AoE. 65%, 50 unit radius. Let me know what you think about that in the comments, I guess. Would that be balanced? Would that make sense? I certainly think it would, because this is feeling really weak. Oh, boy. We'll try and ride out here again with our ultimate here. I'll just pop it sort of near the start. This Inara, I think she's definitely a viewer of the channel, first of all, and second of all, she is thirsty for my booty. So we're gonna try and protect our booty with an ultimate and some stuns and stuff. Because she is just randomly walking up on me and throwing a treacherous gun on me, which is very annoying, to say the least. Oop, I need to heal the Koga. I'll throw this in here before he gets hit by that beam. There we go, good. Let me throw this at Barrick. And yeah, he is getting huge healing value from me right now, which is very wonderful to see. But, like, I should have a counter up on the screen of how many times the AoE has procced this match, because I swear I could probably count it on one hand. I really don't think it's procced that much at all. Also, Barrick's letting me push up, so I'm going to try and head up here, and Sky's coming back to me, so I won't go up that far. But yeah, just make sure these guys are healed and do any extra damage that I can. Let me throw this out. I can get a stun reset off that. I am earning stun reset at level 1. It's honestly a pretty valuable card to have at level 1. It just doesn't fit if it's not going to be a mainstay of your build. Because it basically has triple value of any other cooldown reset card, right? It's 0.8 per ball, so 3 balls total. That's, what? 2.4? Brain itchy. Math. Does math work? Is it 2.4 second cooldown if all 3 balls hit? Ah. 1,500 heal there on Barrick, though. I mean, yeah, he's certainly not, lacking for healing right now. That's very good to see. At least that part of the heal is not underpowered. It's just the AoE that's really underpowered. Let me keep popping heals on you. Hey, we got the AoE to proc again. Nice. But like I said, this is a very good map to run AoE stuff on, right? It's a good map for Betty and Dredge. So on maps that are more spread out, I mean, we're still getting very few procs of the AoE. Imagine how much fewer we'd be getting on a map like, I don't know, Frog Isle, or Ascension Peak, or Serpent Beach, Hello, why are people behind me? Alright, well, I'll just blast away that Dredge. Throw the heal out. There we go, we're fine. I'll throw this beam right there. I missed it. I should have thrown it more to the left. I'm very bad at hitting my beams, by the way. Like I said, I don't play Furia, so, We're making good progress, so we might actually stand a chance of winning this. Throw out the beam. There goes Terminus. You know what? I'm thinking we ult here, and we just send it home. Let's go for it. Right now that they're respawning. Oh, I let Koga die. That's my bad. But, Nara's back. Tear down that wall! Oh. The Furia ult expired. She's not able to use her ultimate, though. I'll throw the beam out. I totally whiffed it. Can get some reset, though, but he's just all over me, and I'm actually gonna die. Oh, no! Did we just botch that? Oh, yeah, Barrick's gonna die because I'm not there to heal him. Oh, man. At least they're bringing out their own Furia ult, though, with even less time in the push than I had, so they're down a Furia ult for this last cap, and I'll get mine back sooner. That was a massive blunder on their part. Let me keep you alive, but yeah, we are not going to capture the objective. No, Sky, not right now. I'm sorry, my friend. So, yeah, I'm definitely not feeling that, like, Furia is overall weak right now. Like, I still feel like I'm playing a competent healer, right? It's basically Old Cherish. But with, you know, the added effect of sometimes, occasionally, mayhaps, on a whim, on an odd Tuesday, I might get the AoE to proc. But otherwise, it is, yeah, basically just old Cherish. So it's not terrible, right? Terrible in relation to her other talents? Yeah, probably. But terrible in the grand scheme of things, no. But also not even anywhere close to the S tier that Furia used to be with Cherish last patch. So I think that would be my final verdict of this talent. Taking a more broad perspective at the big picture, you know? Let's try and win this game now, 3-3. I'm just going to lob a beam in here. Screw it. See if that hits anyone. Nope. Okay. Unfortunate. Well, there's a heal for you. I'll blast out some damage here. We do have some people on the left right now. I'll throw out this. Just dash backward into a stun. I am a genius. Here's a beam in there. That whiffed. I just dashed into a bomb. I'm dashing backwards into all kinds of bad stuff right now. And I am going to get myself killed. Terminus is dead, but he did just ult, so he's still alive. Sky's going to get a pick on Ying. We'll see if she makes it back out alive. And we did cap it more than the enemy team has right now. If I can get back out there and I can keep Barrack and Sky alive, then that's really good. There's a heal. I need to heal Barrack. He just dashed into bombs at the worst possible time. I was just about to heal him. That is so tragic, and that might lose us this game, honestly. We'll see. I mean, I can try and heal Sky here. Holy crap, she's still alive. Wait, she can clutch this. Sky, you got this. Pop off, Queen. Let's go. Here's an ult. Kill them. You got this. Yeah. Look at the Sky. She just carried the game. Oh my gosh. How did she live that? Did the enemies just lose her? I mean, they don't have Illuminate pretty much at all. I think they genuinely just lost her. That is wild. I can't believe she lived that. But there we go. We do manage to win that game. So let me know what you think about Furia and Cherish and the whole state of this rework in the comment section down below. This is certainly one of the spiciest reworks we've seen in a long time. Like I said, it's very rare for a champion to get 2 talents reworked in one patch. That is a massive shakeup. That's like half of a full rework right there. So yeah, pretty crazy. We were still able to get 157,000 healing, which is good, but not quite as good as what the enemy Ying was able to put out, and she got 8 kills as well. Playing Life Exchange, that's very impressive, 30,000 damage. I was able to double her damage, and I was able to get more assists. But yeah, wow, Ying is very strong. And yeah, their Furia was going Exterminate. She was still able to get 78,000 healing. And yeah, still able to do a decent amount of damage, although admittedly, not nearly much more damage than I did, certainly. She only got 11,000 more damage than me, so... But yeah, wow, Skya. Skya just absolutely carried that game. She got nerfed, and she is still feeling really strong, I guess. That's also pretty crazy. But yeah, again, let me know what you think about Cherish in the comment section down below. My final verdict, like I said, I think that she is still a viable healer. Honestly, probably balanced-ish with this, although I think the AoE needs a buff, and I think in the grand scheme of things, she's no longer an S-tier support. I don't think she is a must-pick or a must-ban this patch, at least in terms of the solo healer Cherish playstyle. But yeah, I could be wrong about that. Like I said, I don't really play that much Furia, so let me know everything in the comments. Am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I stupid? Yes, I want to hear all of it. But yeah, make sure to like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe, check out the Discord server and the Twitch channel, both of which are linked in the description down below. And yeah, also if you want to support this channel financially and keep me doing what I'm doing, then please consider checking out the memberships program linked down beneath the video. You can choose your price of $2, $5, or $10. You get special perks for each tier, and I would really appreciate it because you would support me a lot by doing that. And for $5 and up, you can also get access to some exclusive, very high quality HD renders of your favorite Paladins champions, which you can use as wallpapers for your computer or your phone or whatever you want to use the wallpaper for. So yeah, do consider checking that out. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out.